to another edition of the Instant Wrestling Report. Last time our partners Quad and Alberto Del Ryan. Just got to get in first. We're ready to go. This edition of the IWR, we're going to do our 2011 WWE Night of Champions preview coming this Sunday on pay-per-view. This is before SmackDown this week, so there could be a possibility of them adding some more matches, but this will probably be the card going into the pay-per-view Sunday night. First matchup, we have the Divas Championship on the line with champion Kelly. Kelly goes up against Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix in her hometown of Buffalo, New York on Sunday, and I see her getting the win and new Divas Champion here with him carrying this over from SummerSlam and now into Night of Champions with this finally bringing in the wrestlers and the people that should be in the Divas division as bringing back that wrestling to that Divas name instead of the Kelly, the Barbie doll, the this and that, the more diva, as it would be said. But finally bringing in the Natalias and the Beth Phoenix, and I see Beth Phoenix finally getting the Divas Championship Sunday at pay-per-view.
I see Beth winning also. If Kelly retains again, it's just pretty much shitting all over Beth, especially in her hometown. So I see Beth winning it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Beth Phoenix winning as well. I think it's funny because they might actually be running some kind of storyline where they just have these bimbos just continually beat the wrestlers, which I think is degrading to a wrestling fan's knowledge of, the ability-wise of it. But I think a lot of times WWE does stuff like this to make fans hate it and just talk about it more.
Keep it going.
So, but I'm going to go with Beth winning, hopefully, in her hometown.
Next matchup will be the WWE Tag Titles line when Air Boom, Kofi Kingston, and Evan Bourne, the champions, go up against The Miz and R-Truth. I actually see The Miz and R-Truth getting the win here, as they've been talking about, not really doing much as of late. The Miz is WWE champion at the beginning of the year, not doing anything at all right now. And the R-Truth, the same thing, not really getting used. It's all conspiracy, as he says. But I see them bringing kind of an aspect of when back a couple years ago when they used to put tag teams together of just singles guys, and I think that's kind of what they're going for here. I love the team of Air Boom. They're electrifying and just really bring just a freshness to the tag division as McGillicuddy and Otunga just kind of drained it down the last couple months, but finally getting in some more vibrance into the tag division, and I see the new team of The Miz and R-Truth getting the win and new tag champions.
I see Air Boom retaining after McGillicuddy and Otunga just, like Jay Manson, just drained the tag division. I see the High Flyers retaining it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with R-Truth and The Miz winning this. I think that they kind of try to cram some title defenses and some matches with Air Boom together to kind of give them some kind of a reign. But I think R-Truth and The Miz win here, maybe by some cheating or some shenanigans maybe, and kind of start a feud. Maybe have a tag team feud here and maybe some pretty good matches down the road. So I'm going to go with R-Truth and Miz.
Next up matchup, we have the IC title on the line when champion Cody Rhodes goes up against his former partner Ted DiBiase Jr. This one is I've been looking forward to this one with this built up with Ted being with Cody and now Cody and Ted breaking off here and having this match at Night of Champions. I see Cody retaining. I think he's going to bring some history and some good stuff back to the IC title, and really which has kind of been in just shambles as of late, with Wade Barrett winning it and Ezekiel Jackson. But I see Cody Rhodes with this gimmick that he's getting behind, some really good stuff, and could have a possibly really good match here with Ted DiBiase. I see this possibly continuing down the road too, but I have Cody Rhodes retaining the IC Championship.
I see Cody Rhodes retaining former legacy partners, now opponents.
Yeah.
It's just stuff that it's going to be good. Sons of former wrestlers going at it. Yeah. It should be good. Hopefully if they give it time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cody winning this. With the momentum he has, going right now, Ted kind of not doing much. It really would make no sense for Ted to just beat Cody out of nowhere. But at the same time, it would kind of be surprising to see Ted DiBiase win the title.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think Cody's gonna retain and continue his run as the champ.
Next matchup, we have a fatal four-way for the United States Championship, and champion Dolph Ziggler goes up against Jack Swagger, Alex Riley, and John Morrison. This could go a lot of different ways with Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger going back and forth with the whole Vicky thing, then throwing in Morrison and Riley kind of getting more involved with Ziggler. I actually see Alex Riley getting the win here, the new United States Champion. They need something new and something fresh here. I think the whole Ziggler and Swagger thing is just kind of unneeded with the whole Vicky stuff. It's just not needed, I don't think. I could see anybody coming out of this as champion, but I just see Alex Riley. They need to get behind something. This is what I think they needed to do before the whole stuff they did with Riley and The Miz. They didn't need to do that at all. I think they need to build him up, give him a mid-card title here with the United States Championship, and I think that would work out. So I got Alex Riley, the United States Champion.
I see Jack Swagger winning this, and then him and Dolph just continuing this stupid feud for no apparent reason, but I see Swagger winning it, and then
the All-American that fits.
The All-American and then Vicky going, don't know who she's going to manage. The stupid booking.
Yeah. I know they're trying to really do something here with this. The only thing that don't make sense with this is the fact that both guys are, Jack Swagger and Ziggler are both heels.
Yeah.
So I kind of get the feeling that neither guy's going to either win this. I think it's either going to be John Morrison or Alex Riley. It would make a lot of sense to give it to Alex Riley, a guy that they'd want to push and put a mid-card title on this guy, let him run with it a little while. I think the feud with Ziggler and Swagger might, continue down the road, maybe with Ziggler maybe turning face and having Swagger be with Vicky or something like that, trying to build off that. But it's interesting to see where they're going to go. But I'm going to go Alex Riley winning this.
Okay. Next matchup, we have the World Heavyweight Championship on the line when champion Randy Orton goes up against Mark Henry. Mark Henry, this push going all the way to the World Heavyweight Championship as I did not want it to see. But just destroying everybody and finally getting his shot for the World Heavyweight Championship. I see Randy Orton winning this. It kind of scares me, but they could kind of do the thing they did with Kane last year, where he's been his whole career in there, 10 years, and finally giving him his opportunity that he's worked for, and is finally getting his shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. I hope that doesn't happen with Mark Henry. I think it would just be a bad decision. I just don't think that there's enough to get behind him. I just think that Randy Orton just needs to keep this championship, move on with somebody else. I just wish that they could have did the whole thing with Christian and him a lot better, worked that out a little bit better. But I have Randy Orton retaining the World Championship.
I see Randy Orton win this also. Mark Henry doesn't need this push. They need to continue on with that Christian and Randy Orton feud. Don't have the stupid SmackDown title shots. Just give it to him on pay-per-view.
Somebody gonna get their ass whipped. You know what? Mark Henry's winning the title. And you know what? And it probably is going to be a Kane factor where it's one of those things where they think he deserves it. I think Mark Henry has a lot to prove because I think a lot of people are like, this guy can't wrestle. He's not worth being in the main event. I think he might show up at this, this pay-per-view and this match against Randy Orton. Maybe do some stuff you've never seen him do to really try to impress us. I think he wins this. I think he wins the title here. So I'm going to go with Mark Henry.
Moving on now to the no disqualification match between Triple H and CM Punk, and if CM Punk wins this match, Triple H must resign as the COO of WWE. I'm really looking forward to this matchup here. These promos that Triple H and CM Punk have been doing here are some of the most realest and truest promos that I have seen in WWE possibly ever. These guys are going out there and saying and putting out exactly what they feel and exactly what they're expressing in the inside and finally letting it come out as, CM Punk has wanted to bring in the reality era, and he's really doing it in these promos with Triple H and really bringing out something in Triple H that we have not seen in a long time, and it's really great to see. And finally culminating this match, it was supposed to be obviously Kevin Nash and CM Punk, but stuff happened with Kevin Nash where he could not compete at this pay-per-view. This one was supposed to be originally at Survivor Series, but now we're doing it here. I actually see CM Punk getting the win here. I just don't think it makes a lot of sense to bring Triple H in here and just have him beat CM Punk and then move on, la-di-da, I'm still the CEO, there we go, and CM Punk can move on to the new something different, whatever. This is going to be a turning point in CM Punk's current push that he's been on since June, since that promo, since we've gotten the Summer of Punk 2 right now. And, it just needs to be something to where we can move on to see something different. I see a lot of shenanigans probably happening in this match. I for sure see Kevin Nash somehow getting involved in this one, possibly screwing Triple H or something like that. But I see CM Punk getting the victory in this matchup.
I see CM Punk getting the victory too. Like at the end of Raw this past Monday, me and Jamie were watching this earlier. Just that promo where he goes, I'm Phil Brooks right now.
Yeah,
I'm right here. This is real. And then his mic got cut off.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was all about. I have my own opinion on it, but I really think CM Punk's going to win this, and this feud's not over.
I'm going big, bad, bold Ryan right now. I'm calling the storyline right here. I think that CM Punk wins this match. I think it's all a setup by Vince McMahon. I think that Vince McMahon is kind of going to be kind of using CM Punk and maybe has like a yes man or something like this. Maybe have Vince kind of take back his company from Triple H and have some kind of feud with Triple H and Vince leading up into this. I really think that might be where this is going. I don't really see any other reason why CM Punk would not want, other than, he doesn't like Triple H, obviously, to not be CEO or COO or whatever it is. But I would really like if they could do that storyline with Vince where he's trying to take back his company and Punk's his leader and all this stuff. I think that would be great.
It'd be very interesting.
So I'm going to go with Punk.
Definitely don't see Vince McMahon leave, and then now with this hot promo or with this hot storyline going on now, see them probably doing some more stuff in this match. Moving on to the main event, we see the WWE Championship on the line when champion Alberto Del Rio goes up against John Cena. I see Alberto Del Rio hopefully coming out as the WWE Champion. They just really need to cement him as a true main eventer, as a true champion. If they just have him cash in Money in the Bank and then have Cena take it off him yet again, it's just the same type of stuff we need to have seen before. And we need to see Del Rio. I would love to see him win clean here. I don't think he probably will, but I hope to see Del Rio come out as the WWE Champion. It's needed, and hopefully it'll happen.
I see Del Rio retaining also. Cena doesn't need this. Cena just needs to sit on his hands, wait for Mania, and then lose to Rock. Pretty much that's all it comes down to. Cena, this whole thing, I like the Cena-Punk feud, that was good, but now that's over with. We don't need to have another title run with Cena.
No. WWE really needs a badass heel. If Del Rio goes in right here and loses to Cena the title, you keep killing any spark of you having a really badass heel who doesn't need to cheat to win matches and all this stuff. Yeah. You're never gonna believe that John Cena's gonna win or
anyone
lose.
else against John Cena.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna lose to him if you don't make your heels badass. Yeah. You have to make one of them make it look like they might beat him. And they need to do that with Del Rio. I think he's a perfect position. I'm gonna go with Del Rio retaining. I have no idea how, but he's gonna retain this.
That'll wrap up our 2011 WWE Night of Champions preview. Be sure to check out our instant review after the pay-per-view Sunday. For my partners Quad and Alberto Del Ryan, I am your host J-Man. Thank you for watching another edition of the Instant Wrestling Report. Your source for wrestling news, information, opinions, and so on.